Hi guys, my name is Bimlesh. First of all, good morning to everyone. This is my day 33 of cracking cat in 120 days. And this is my morning schedule where I do English speaking practice. In English speaking practice session, I take help of ChatGPT to get answers and suggestions of my dictation, that my dictation is correct or not, where I need to improve, and what are the memory tips that I need to remember so that I don't repeat the mistake again. This is how I practice speaking English. The structure is first I talk about what I did yesterday, then I talk about what I'm going to do today, and if other thing important, I say that. Like yesterday, I did quant. Sorry, yesterday I watched two lecture of algebra and in quant section and practice some questions of on the algebra section. Then in LRDI, I watched two lectures on selection and distribution and practiced some questions. Similarly, if I talk about VRC, in VRC, I read one article from the Hindu, gave one sectional test where my score is very low. I just got one correct answers. I attempted seven. I got one correct answer. So my accuracy is very low. I need to work on that. I am working. Then again, if I talk about, yeah, that that's all that I did yesterday. Then what about today? Is there any specific plan that you are going to follow today? Yeah, there is a plan. It looks like first I will watch two lectures of again algebra and then solve questions on the algebra section that I am studying. And in VR section, I will again give one sectional test. But before that, I will analyze the past mistakes, means what are the mistakes that I did in yesterday's examination. I will analyze first, then write notes or points to remember that, yeah, this is the thing, these are the key points that you need to remember while solving the RCs. Then after I do LRDI, I will watch selection and distribution. I will try to complete that chapter, selection and distribution. This is my today's plan. Now back to where I do English speaking practice with the help of ChatGPT. So practice actual, before we practice, I want to revise at what I practiced yesterday so that I don't do mistakes that I did yesterday. So I'm sharing you my screen that where you can see what I practiced yesterday. So you can see this is the question that chat asked yesterday, and I replied. This is my reply, and this is the corrections and suggestions that chat gave me. So the first question was, how would your friends describe you? Wait a second. Yeah. How would your friend describes you? So I said my friends describes me like I am determined, persistent, and resilient. But the here, actually, when I am saying my friend, it is a my friends describe me. You can't say describes because friends it is plural. So in place of plural, you should use just a simple verb, not as or yes with that verb. So the improved version look like my friends describe me as determined, determined, persistent, and resilient. Memorative was subject verb agreement. Friends describe, not describes. Okay. Vocabs here used was determined, persistent, resilient. Determined means दृढ़ निश्चय, persistent means लगातार प्रयास करने वाला, resilient means लचीला, संकट से उबरने वाला. Then extra vocab can also be used, that is tenacious. Tenacious, he is tenacious when it comes to achieving our goal, means हठीला, निश्चय, दृढ़ निश्चय. Second question was most valuable lesson in graduation. So my answer was first be focused and don't waste time. You have limited time. But the improved is the most valuable lesson I learned is to stay focused and not waste time because time is limited and must be used efficiently. Memorative was use concise sentence, join with because instead of fragments. Okay. Earlier I said all the sentences in fragments, means I used comma, but in place of that, I need to use because word. So the sentence get connected. The most valuable lesson lesson I learned is to stay focused and not waste time because the time is limited and must be used efficiently. So here you can see the vocabs are efficiently, limited, focused. So other vocab that are used here is that can be used here is prudence means sadhani and vivek. Prudence help in making wise decision about time management. Question number third was one change in education journey. I said change need prep phase. I wasn't serious. So the corrected version looked like if I could change one thing, I would be more serious during my NEET preparation phase. Avoid serious once is enough. Okay, I need to be one time. I need to use only one time serious, not every time you are using serious in every sentence. Preparation. You can see vocabs are preparations, phase, serious. Other vocab can be used here is diligent. Diligent. You can say diligent means मेहनती लगनशील. A diligent student always completes his work on time. Then fourth was staying motivated after failures. My answer was I calm myself with prayer and think of my parents' dreams. No, for me, I stay motivated through I stay motivated through prayers and and by remembering my parents' dreams for me and remembering my parents' dreams for me. Use stay motivated, not keep motivated, okay? Then motivated, motivated dreams and prayers. Then other vocabs can be used here is perseverance. Perseverance is लगातार प्रयास, continuous effort, continuous try. Perseverance is the key to overcoming repeated failures. Qualities of a leader. My answer was a good leader should have uh, empathy and communication skills and humbleness. But in place of that, my answer can be improved. The improved version is a good leader should have empathy, strong communication skills, and humility. I said humbleness. I can use humility. Both are vinamrata, both are same. A strong communication skill, and a good communication skill needed. Then have empathy. Skill is plural, so you need to say skills. Humbleness is better version is humility. Then vocabs are empathy. You can see sahanubhuti. Communication is sanchar. humility is vinamrata. So integrity, I can say also integrity, imandari. Integrity build trust between a leader and the team. Difficult decision. I chose CAT prep over job because MBA gives faster growth. Corrected version is I had to choose between a job and preparing for CAT. I chose CAT because I believe an MBA offers faster growth and better opportunities. If sentence clear, avoid repeating foresight and better future. Okay. The vocabs here is decision, opportunities, growth. So opportunities have other synonyms like prospects. Prospects. So I can use an MBA can open global career prospects. An MBA can open global career prospects. Prospects. Free time activities. In my free time, I play chess, read books, and recently I started playing Sudoku. In my free time, I I read, play chess, and recently started Sudoku. These activities sharpen my mind and improve problem solving for LRDI. Okay, use parallel. I read, play, and recently started. Okay, critical. You can say critical means महत्वपूर्ण, समीक्षात्मक, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग means समस्या हल करना, develop विकसित करना. So I can also use the words like analytical. Analytical means yes improves analytical thinking skills. Yes improves analytical thinking skill. Eight number. If CEO first action meeting with colleagues and board to share vision. What I the question was, if you become CEO, what would be your first decision or action? So I said, if I became CEO, my first action would be arrange meeting with colleagues and board member to share my vision. If I were CEO, I would first meet colleagues and board members to share my vision and align them with company goals. Okay, you can see this is conditional sentence means hypothetical sentence. So here I need to use if in I passed, then I would, then verb first form. Here the vocabs are vision, colleagues, motivate. You can see vision, colleagues, motivate. Then alignment. It is done. Alignment means samanjasya. Then staying updated with news. Staying updated with news. So question was how you stay updated with news. I said I read the Hindu and in Hindu I read the editorial page and business page. So the answer corrected answer or improved answer was an answer looks like I stay updated. I stay updated by reading the Hindu daily, especially the business and the editorial sections. Article use the business and editorial sections. Okay. Updated. Editorial, current affairs, insightful. Editorials provide insightful perspective on current issues. Editorials provide insightful perspective on current issues. What is success? Success for my answer was for me. Success is like when you have financial stability, you and your family are healthy, and you have a good work-life balance and a beautiful relationship. So this is what success look like for me. For me, success means financial stability, good health, for my family, a strong relationship, and a balanced work life. Use abstract noun instead of long phrases. Use financial stability. Okay, stability, sthirta, balance, santulan, relationship, then fulfillment. The true success brings a sense of fulfillment. Then सच्ची सफलता संतुष्टि का एहसास लाती है. You can see that is other thing. Now I am asking chat to ask me 10 questions. I will reply those questions. Okay. So it. Now I am asking chat to ask me these new 10 questions. So I will reply those questions and get the corrections and suggestions. This is how I proceed. So let's again come back to screen. I'm asking, hi chat, I am asking you to ask me 10 questions on new topic. Don't use the previous topics. 10 questions on new topics and I will answer those questions and you will give me corrections, suggestions and everything in 9 column format that you used to give earlier. I prompted chat to ask me 10 questions and I will answer those questions. Let's see. The only thing there that is that takes too much time to load my dictation and convert it into text. Maybe I need some other alternative that do this job faster. So here you can see the 10 questions chat asked me. The first question is from technology and daily life. So I am going to give answers. The question that you asked first is theme one, technology and daily life. The first question is how was, sorry, how has technology changed the way you study and prepare for exam? Okay. Earlier, I used to study everything on pen and paper, but now I am using technology. Like I am making digital notes. If I am practicing some questions from online source, I don't write questions on my copy. I just simply take a screenshot of that questions and paste it in my journal where I paste the screenshot of the questions and on that page I also solve because with the help of pen tab. So I don't need to write questions again. I don't need to look where the question is and where the answer is. Everything is in single page. Means every question that I am practicing is now collected in a single copy in a digital note form. So this is how I am taking help of the technology. For English speaking practice, I am using chat. So it is also a use of technology. So this is how ins- it changed me. It is technology saved my time for reading and other things. Do you think social media is more beneficial or harmful for students? Why? For me, social media has both pros and cons. If I talk about pros, it connects you to the world and where you get information from the world that what is going in everywhere. And if you want to network with people, you can use the social media platform. And it has also cons. The cons looks like it is addictive. Means when you can easily get addicted to the social media. The numerous videos, viral videos that come on social media, it is addictive. So you can get addicted and waste your major time and you lost building relationship in physical life. So this is the pros and cons of social media. Now, theme two, travel and culture. If you could visit any country in the world, which one would you choose and why? So if I could visit one country in the world, it would be Switzerland because the scenery, landscape, and stagnant river inspired me a lot to go there. That's why if I get a chance, I would definitely go to Switzerland. Question number four. What is your favorite festival and how do you usually celebrate it? So actually I am Bihari. So as usual, that every Bihari loves Chhat Puja, I am also very likely to that. Means my favorite festival is Chhat Puja. Why? Because in Chhat Puja, people come from everywhere in the world to their villages. Where do they worship God, sun, then worship the rising sun and the setting sun, both. And we enjoy a lot during that period. Now, in question number three, personal hobbies and lifestyle. Question number five, do you prefer reading physical books or ebooks? Explain your choice. Earlier, I used to watch movie a lot, but recently I am into reading books. And if I talk about it, you read books physical or you prefer reading books physical or ebooks? So I prefer reading ebooks because I don't need to carry that book everywhere. I just need a mobile phone and start reading everywhere, wherever I want to study. So I prefer ebooks, but sometimes I like to read physical books too. And then question number seven, what is one environmental issue that worries you the most and how can it be solved? At the moment, the environmental issue, the one environmental issue that worry me most is the pollution. It is rising so much that if I talk about daily situations, you can't see sun until 10 a.m. Means the pollution's dust they cover a whole city, so you can't see sun, and you get many diseases like you can get asthma, you can get other diseases caused by pollution. So for me, the pollution is a worrying reason. Then in question number eight, how can young people contribute to making society better? Young people can contribute to make society better in many ways. For example, first is they can show humility to society because the generation that are coming are not showing humility so much. So we need to show humility, then show respect to their elders and make festival alive because these times people people are not celebrating festival that much that they used to do. So they need to revive the culture again. Celebrate every festival, connect people, don't just lock yourself in Rome. Go outside and talk with people. That's how you build relationship and do better to society. In question number 9, if you could invent something new, what would it be? If I could invent one thing, it would be a time machine. And using that time machine, I want to go to the time where atom bomb was the decision of atom bomb will be like atom bomb will be created or not. So I will erase that thinking from the people that first thought came into their mind that yeah, we should create a bomb like that. So erase that thought. So it is never created if you do, and people live simply and happily. Then in question number 10, what do you imagine the world will look like in 2050? World in by the 2050, the world look like majority of changes has happened. Like that in if I talk about in terms of technology, where at the moment when I am using this laptop, where it is where you can see the keyboards are there. So people will use a screen touch laptop. Don't use that a button laptop, and that is a normal thing. Then people don't use mobile phones or something like that. They just use a chip in their hand, and mobile phone will that appear directly in the virtual or virtual mode, means there is no physical mobile phone, just a chip in your hand, and if you press a button and everything just appear in your in front of you. Similarly, the travel travel will be so travel will become easy because the roads are constructed in that way, and the development speed is increasing, the medicine facility is increasing, mortality rate will be decreased, and there are so many other things that can happen. So I see maybe I can say drastically change we can assume. Now I am submitting this answer. Okay, it already submitted because of my laptop sensitivity. I just moved the cursor to the click point and it already clicked, but I didn't click. So I need to adjust my laptop sensitivity. Otherwise, it just click anywhere. I just need to move the cursor to there and it automatically click there, which I don't want. So for that reason, I need to adjust the settings of. Let's see. I submitted my dictation to ChatGPT and how much time it takes to convert the dictation into the text. If it takes less time, we will get more time and I will revise in better way. You can see I am again making the same mistake. Like in place of where to use as and yes, I know where to use as yes, but when I'm saying the sentence, I don't remind myself that oh, this rule you need to use this rule. You need to use this rule. So I have to use the rules. That what are you saying, and what are the rules that can be used? Use that rule. If you don't use that rule, what's the benefit of your spend time on learning grammar and you are not using it? So I need to use that. I'm understanding it. Today is day 33. You guys can see now the time is coming. Wait until it loads. Let's back to the section where we can talk. So today is the day 33 of 120. So you guys can see the days is passing so fastly. Sorry, fastly. Days is passing. Days are. And you can see. I know, but when it comes to talk I don't use the rules. I know the rules, but I don't use, which is not good thing, which is problematic. So time is passing fastly. It's day 23. It looks like if I just sleep for 10 hours, we directly reach to day 45. That's how time is passing. So I need to focus on everything. Earlier, actually, I am a part of a group where we share doubts and everyone try to solve the doubts. Means a CAD group where 16, 17 members are there. So I ask doubt, they reply they reply answers, and they ask, I reply those answers if I know. That's how we are growing together. But recently they said they are preparing GK too. And I thought GK is in syllabus. I don't know. So they said, yeah, GK is in syllabus. It's not about cat, it's about that and that. GK asks, and they are preparing for CGL and other things, other exams. So they are preparing for GK too. And I was like, okay, means I am lacking. I'm not preparing GK. They are reading everything and I'm not. So this comparison, you can see I am comparing myself with them. This is not good for me. First, I need to make myself that you are different. You need to do think differently because your approach can be different, but the goal should be same. You also want to get 99.9 percentile. They also want to get 99.9 percentile. But does both the you both have same strategy? Is it needed? No, it doesn't. We can have different strategy and we can reach the same goal. So I made my mind, okay, don't worry. If they are preparing, they leave them. You just need to focus on yourself. If you are getting doubt, ask them doubt. If they are getting doubt, if they you know the solution, send them the solution. That's it. Don't over engaged in group because the time is very limited. I need to first focus on a study. Then if I get time, reply those comments, reply those answers. And now let's see if it responded or not. Yeah, it responded. So you can see now, you can see that is fractions and heavy side suggestions are loading here. So you can see, first question was, how has technology changed study? I said using chat, digital notes. I am using digital notes, screenshot, pen tab, chat GPT. So technology has corrected or improved version is technology has changed my study methods by allowing me to make digital notes, take a screenshot of questions, and solve them with pen tab. It saves time and keeps everything organized in one place. Okay, this is the good answer. Use active voice and concise sentence. Okay. Vocabs used are digital notes, organized, and source. Extra vocab is streamlined. So you can see the sentence from with the help of extra vocab. Digital tools have streamlined exam preparations. Streamlined exam preparation. You can see pronunciation tips is also given. Stress on technology. Okay, technology, 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 technology. Social media useful or harmful? I said has pros and cons. Connections, informations. Cons, I said addiction, wasted time. So social media has both advantages and disadvantages. It helps us to connect globally, but can also be addictive and waste valuable time. Replace pros and cons with advantages and disadvantages. Okay, I need to replace pros and cons with advantages and disadvantages. And the vocabs that are used here is addictive, network, waste. You can see the extra vocab is distraction. Constant notifications are major distractions. You can see addiction. Pronounce addiction. Okay, addiction. It's not addiction, you should say addiction, 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 addiction. Okay. Then question number three. Visit any country. I say, I said I would like to visit Switzerland for scenery and rivers. If I could visit any country, I would choose Switzerland for its beautiful landscapes, serene rivers, and natural beauty. Serene river, beautiful landscapes, and natural beauty. Use adjective. Serene rivers instead of stagnant river. Okay. I need to say serene river, not stagnant river. Okay. Landscape means drishya. Scenery means drishyavali and drishyavali and country. Yes. Then pictures. Picture shake. You can see picture shake means चित्र में बहुत सुंदर. The village is picture shake with its mountains and lakes. Switzerland, Switzerland. You can say okay. Switzerland. No, Switzerland. Favorite festival? I said Chhat Puja, worship sun god, family gathering. My favorite festival is Chhat Puja because families reunite and people worship the rising and setting sun with devotion and joy. Don't repeat sun twice, okay? Combine rising and setting sun, okay? Festival, worship, rising, setting, devotion. People celebrate Chhat Puja, Chhat with great devotion. Devotion means bhakti. People celebrate Chhat with great devotion. Devotion, devotion, Chhat, Chhat, Chhat. Then physical books or ebooks. Prefer ebooks, portable, sometimes physical. I prefer ebooks because they are portable and convenient. However, I also enjoy reading physical books occasionally. Occasionally, use portable book, use portable and convenient instead of long explanation. Okay, I prefer ebooks because they are portable and convenient. However, I also enjoy reading physical books occasionally. Okay, accessible. You can say accessible. E-books are easily accessible on mobile devices. Convenient. Convenient. Okay, convenient. I need to say convenient. Convenient, no? Convenient. I prefer e-books because they are portable and convenient. However, I also enjoy reading physical books occasionally. Importance of fitness. Skipped it. Okay. I missed to answer question number six, but the correct version is given. Importance of fitness. You can say fitness is very important for me. I do regular exercise, yoga, and walking to stay healthy and energetic. Okay. In simple present tense for routine habits. Fitness, healthy, energetic. Endurance means sansakti dharya. Running improves endurance and stamina. Endurance and stamina. Fit, fit, fit. Environmental issue. I said pollution. Can't see sun till 10 a.m. and diseases. The most worrying environmental issue is air pollution. It causes smog that hides the sun and leads to disease like asthma. Use precise term smog instead of dust. Okay, I said dust, but I need to say smog. Pollution, disease, asthma. Contamination. I can say contamination. Water contamination is global issue. Asthma, silent th. Okay, asthma, 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 asthma. Young people and society. I said they need to show humility, respect elders, and celebrate festivals. Young people can improve society by showing respect, reviving culture traditions, celebrating festivals, and building strong community bonds. Community bonds. Use plural nouns. Traditions, festivals, bonds. Okay. Humility, विनम्रता, respect, सम्मान, revive, पुनर्जीवित. Community, समुदाय. Festivals bring the community together. Lesson mu. Community, community, community. Then, if you could invent, I said if I could invent anything new, it would be time machine. If I could invent something, it would be a time machine. I would stop the invention of the atom bomb so that people could live peacefully. Use stop the invention instead of erase the thought. Okay, stop the invention. Okay, need to say stop the invention. Invent, aviskar, bomb, peaceful. Prevent, रोकना. Good leaders prevent conflicts before they grow. Good leader prevent conflict before they grow. You can say machine. I need to say machine. Time machine, time machine. World in 2025. Screen touch laptops, cheap instead of phones, easy travel, better medicine. By 2050, I imagine advanced technology such as chip-based communication instead of mobile phones, faster travel system, and improved healthcare that reduces mortality. Replace repeated people. Don't use with concise future tense. Okay. Replace repeated. People don't use with concise future tense. Okay. Mortality, the मृत्यु दर, development, विकास, virtual, आभासी. Futuristic, the city is building futuristic transport system. Virtual, virtual, virtual. I can say virtual. You are improving in ideas and fluency. Work on work on consistency. Yeah, what is written here? More on conciseness. Avoid repeating the same idea, okay? Focus on subject verb agreement. Means friends describes means simple. Where is first form singular plural? I need to use that. Use precise words like smog, seen, portable instead of long explanation, okay? I need to use precise words. So I am again revising this. How has technology changed study? My answer would look like technology has changed my study methods by allowing me to make digital notes, take screenshots of questions, and solve them with pen tab. It saves my time, it saves times, and it saves time, and everything in one place. Keep everything and keeps everything organized in one place. Okay, so I can say technology has changed my study methods by allowing me to make digital notes, take screenshots and of problem, and then solve them with with a pen tab. It saves time and keeps everything organized in one place. Okay, I need to say active tense, not passive, active passive voice. Digital notes, organized source, streamlined my preparations. Digital tools have streamlined my preparations. Okay. Then question two, social media useful or harmful? I said pros and cons. I need to replace that with advantages and disadvantages. So I would say, I should say technology, sorry, social media has both advantages and disadvantages. It helps us to connect globally. It helps us connect globally, but can also be addictive and waste valuable time. So extra vocabs are I said pros and cons with I need to replace with it advantages and disadvantages. Addictive network waste, distractions, constant notifications on constant notifications are major distractions of social media. Visit any country. I said if I could visit any country, it would be I would choose I would choose Switzerland. Switzerland because of the landscape, the Syrian river, the beautiful scenery. Everything inspires me a lot. That's why I would like to go there. I would, if I could visit any country, I would choose Switzerland. Switzerland for its beautiful landscapes, clean rivers, and natural beauty. Landscape means drishya, scenery means drishyavali, and country. Country means this. Picture shake means Chitraman. The village is picture shake with their mountains, with its mountain and lakes. Favorite festival? I said Chhat Puja because people gather. Because in Chhat Puja, reunion of family happens. I pref- my improved version is my favorite festival is Chhat Puja because families reunite and people worship rising and setting sun with devotion and joy. So don't repeat sun twice. Combine your rising and setting sun. Okay. Festival, worship, rising, setting. So and I extra vocab that can be used is devotion. People celebrate Chhat Puja but with great devotion. Question number five. What do you prefer, physical book or ebook? I prefer ebook because they are portable and convenient. Convenient. However, I also enjoy reading physical books occasionally. Use portable and convenient instead of long explanation. Okay, portable, convenient. I can use other words. Access. Ebooks are easily accessible on mobile devices. So you can see the answer. Now, importance of fitness. I can say fitness is very important for me. I do regular exercise, yoga, and walking to stay healthy and energetic. So here the vocabs are fitness, healthy, energetic. Then endurance. Endurance means sansakti dharya. Running improves endurance and stamina. In question number seven, environmental issue that worries you the most. I said pollution, but the correct sentence would look like the most worrying environmental issue is air pollution. The most worrying environmental issue is air pollution. It causes smog that hides the sun and leads diseases like asthma. Use precise term smog instead of dust. Okay. Pollution, disease, asthma. Other vocabs can be used. Contamination. 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 Water contamination is global issue. Then young people and society. Means how would young people contribute to their society for betterment? I said the young people Young people can improve society by showing humility, by showing respect, reviving cultural traditions, celebrating festivals, and building stronger community bonds, reviving culture traditions, celebrating festivals, and building stronger community bonds. Showing respect, okay? Use plural nouns, traditions, festival, bonds, humility. You can see vocabs, humility, respect, revive. Community and samudaya. Festival bring the community together. If you could invent time, what it would be? If I could invent one thing, it would be time machine. Time machine. If I could invent something, it would be time machine. I would stop the and I would I would stop the invention of the atom bomb so that people could live peacefully. Stop the invention instead of erase the thought. Okay, stop the invention. Prevent. Good leader prevent conflict before they grow. Then in question number 10, world in 2050. I said screen touch laptops people will use, chips instead of phones, easy travel, better medicine. By 2050, I imagine advanced technology such as chip-based communication instead of mobile phones, faster travel system, and improved healthcare that reduces mortality. Faster travel system and improved healthcare that reduces mortality. Replace repeated people don't use, okay, with concise future tense, okay. Mortality, development, virtual. I can also say futuristic. The city is building futuristic transport system. So you can see these are the 10 questions, answers, and suggestions given by ChatGPT. I revised all this. Now, again, we are coming to revise 30 vocabs. So here it is. Earlier yesterday we revised this. I'm again revising this. First one is ambiguous means confused, not clear or decided. So it is basically confused. Ambiguous, ambiguous, not clear or decided. Bipartisan means supported by two parties. Bipartisan means supported by two political parties. Consensus means a general agreement. Scrutiny means close examination and critical examination. Detrimental means causing harm or damage. Viable means capable of doing or succeeding. Incentive means giving something that motivates or encourages action. Something that motivates or encourages action means protsahan. Mitigate to make less severe or harsh. Kam karna to make less severe or harsh means kam karna. Surveillance means uh, close observation, especially for security. Alleviate means also कम करना राहत देना. To reduce or relieve pain or problem. To reduce or relieve pain or problem is also alleviate means कम करना राहत देना. Problem, relieve pain or problem. Catalyst, उत्प्रेरक. Something that cause change is called catalyst. Empirical. Empirical means based on observation or experience. Based on observation or experience. अनुभव सिद्ध. Empirical, okay. Based on observation or experience. Repercussions means unintended consequence or result. Unintended, sorry, unintended consequence or result. Repercussion, दुष्परिणाम. Basically, दुष्परिणाम. Stagnant, not growing or moving, और स्थिर रुका हुआ. Prevalent, prevalent means widespread in particular area or time. Inevitable means certain to happen, you can't avoid, unavoidable. अपरिहार्य, inevitable. Ubiquitous, Ubiquitous means present everywhere. Sarvavyapi. Adversity means vipatti, difficult or unpleasant situation. Situation. Redundant means unnecessarily more than what is needed. Unnecessary. Unnecessary. Necessary. Unnecessary more than what we needed. Unnecessary. Anavashyak, faltu, redundant, not dent, redundant. Okay. Discrepancy means inconsistency or a difference or inconsistency. Visangati, discrepancy. Eloquent, eloquent means fluent and persuasive in speaking. Fluent and persuasive in speaking means eloquent. Bhasali vakta. Eradicate, to completely remove or destroy is eradicate. Eradicate. Then prolific, productive in large quantity or creative in large quantity is called productive. Prolific. Ambivalent means mixed feelings. Having mixed feelings is ambivalent. Dvedbhav. Ostensible means seeming true but possibly not. Atita dikhauti. I can say his ostensible sorry his ostensible reason for visiting was business. मीन्स कहने के लिए उसका रीजन बिजनेस था बट एक्चुअल रीजन इज समथिंग डिफरेंट. तो ऑस्टेंसिबल his ostensible reason for visiting was business. Ostensible reason. Pragmatic, practical and realistic. व्यवहारिक. Reluctant, again tent. I am saying redundant, I am saying reluctant, but both are wrong. You need to say redundant, reluctant. Redundant means more than what we needed, unnecessary. Reluctant means unwilling or hesitant. Unwilling or hesitant. Hesitant. Unwilling or hesitant. So, unwilling or hesitant. Anichuk. He was reluctant to speak in public. Then intricate. Intricate means complicated or very detailed. Very detailed and complicated. Detail. The painting has an intricate design. Then resilient. Resilient means able to recover quickly. Children are often very resilient. Substantiate means to prove the truth of something. Substantiate means to prove the truth of something. Now come to second page. Uncertainties. Uncertainties means situations with doubt or unpredictability. Unpredictability. Situation with doubt or unpredictability is called uncertainties. Sensible means showing good judgment. Now you can see uncertainties is done. Now sensible means showing good judgments means समझदारी. Evolving means gradually developing. Evolving is gradually developing. विकसित हो रहा है. Reciprocal. Reciprocal. You can see reciprocal. Reciprocal means given in return. Parashpar. Given in return. Reciprocal. Over the above, the existing 25% reciprocal tariffs. Okay. Reciprocal 25% additional tariff. Negotiation. Negotiating. Discussing to reach an agreement is called negotiating. बातचीत करना. Comparative. Comparative means measured or judged by comparison is comparative. Measured or judged by comparison is comparative. तुलनात्मक. Liquidity. Availability. You can see availability. Available though. Availability. You can see I am not able to pronounce this, but I am trying. If I break into the syllable form, it's available, available. Okay. Availability. Availability. Liability. Availability of liquid assets. Liquidity means availability of liquid assets. There, there is ample liquidity in the system. Okay. Subdued. Subdued is quiet, reduced in intensity. Month. Subdued means quiet or reduced in intensity is subdued. Then allude, to refer indirectly. परोक्ष रूप से संकेत करना. Indirectly, to refer indirectly, you allude. The government alluded to the need for stronger policy frameworks. Okay, indirectly referring. Pivotal. Pivotal means of crucial importance. Pivotal. Pivotal means of crucial importance. महत्वपूर्ण. Stronger policy framework would be pivotal in achieving growth. Means महत्वपूर्ण in achieving growth. Rationalization. Rationalization means making more reasonable or efficient. Rationalization means making something more reasonable or efficient. तर्कसंगत बनाना. GST rate rationalization is longer overdue. Sentiment means bhavna, general feeling or opinion. Incursion means incursion. Sorry. Incursion means sudden invasion or attack. Incursion means sudden invasion or invasion. Sorry. Incursion means sudden invasion or attack. Ghuspat. He took a strong poise. He took a strong position against Chinese incursion. Maritime. You can say it is maritime. 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 Maritime means related to the sea. Related to the sea. Samudri. फिर then multilateral. Multilateral means involving multiple countries. बहुपक्षीय. Then comprehensive. Comprehensive means complete and including all elements. Comprehensive means complete and including all elements. व्यापक. Then liberalized. Liberalized means made less strict. उदारीकृत. Liberalized means made less strict. India intend to negotiate for more liberalized trade regime. So you can see made less strict, liberalized. Then turbulence. Turbulence means disorder or instability, ashanti. Predicament. Predicament means a difficult situations. A difficult situation. Predicament means a difficult situation. Migrants are facing a similar predicament. Migrants are facing a similar predicament. Okay, migrants are facing similar predicament means difficult situations. Then constituency. Constituency means a body of voters in a specific area. Constituency means a body of voters in a specific area. निर्वाचन क्षेत्र. Then disenfranchisement. Disenfranchisement means depriving of the right to vote. मताधिकार से वंचित करना. Disenfranchisement. Disenfranchisement. Sorry. Disenfranchisement. Disenfranchisement means depriving of the right to vote. मताधिकार से वंचित करना. The issues around the disenfranchisement of migrant voters are complex. De facto, in fact, but not officially. It is a fact, but not officially. व्यवहार में de facto. It could result in their de facto. It could result in their de facto disenfranchisement. Means they are not saying, but in fact, they are doing disenfranchisement. 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 Okay. Robust, strong and healthy. मजबूत. Robust and secure methods for remote voting should be feasible. Robust and secure methods for remote voting should be feasible. Then obligations. Obligations, duties or commitments. Obligations means duties or commitments. दायित्व. States have legal obligations to protect the climate system. Okay. दायित्व. Obligations is दायित्व. Ambition. Ambition means matokancha. A strong desire to achieve something is ambition. Ambition. Ambitions. Ambition. Ambition नहीं, ambition. A strong desire to achieve something. Ambition. You can see, and disease must reflect their highest possible ambition. Capabilities. 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 If I talk about capabilities, the ability to do something is called capabilities. Samtai. Capabilities based on respective capabilities of countries. Mitigation. Reducing the severity of something is called mitigation. Saman. Attribution. Attribution means assigning a cause, कारण निर्धारण. Assigning a cause, कारण निर्धारण. Then leverage, use of advantage to influence. Okay, use of advantage to influence means I am providing you advantage to leverage. Okay, to influence you. I am giving you advantage to influence you. प्रभाव डालना. Countries can leverage this discussion to pressure developed nations. Okay, leverage. Leverage means use of advantage, means something is given, you are taking advantage to influence something. Okay, taking advantage to influence someone. You can develop pressure developed nations. Countries can leverage this discussion, means take advantage of the sentence example is countries can leverage this decision to pressure developed nation. So here we can see leverage this decision means they are taking advantage of this decision to pressure developed nations. Then again, resilience. Resilience means capacity to recover quickly. That's happen. The region needs proactive resilience building. Proactive resilience building. So this is about my this vocab. I have I have written it on 8 August. So 7 August is done. 8 August is done. Now we will do again next day. Now I will talk about phrasal verb. So what we have done is from if I start from so we have seen come from means when you come from place present verb when you come from place where you were born there or lived there previously when you come from a family or a social situations your past experience helps to explain your present attitudes and behavior. So you say come from. Mike come from Alaska, so he used to cold weathers. Jane had difficult. She came from a broken home. Okay, then come from. When something come from a source, that is where it is originated. So the word admiral come from an Arabic word means here it is originated. The machines heard a strange sound. Sorry, the mechanic. The mechanic heard a strange sound coming from engine means source is engine. Figure out if you are if you are answering to questions, solution to the problem. When you figuring out something such as answer to the question, solution to the problem, or why a person is a certain way or acts in a certain way, you think about and succeed in understanding it. So you figure out. Joe is Joe is so hostile all the time. I can't figure him out. This is separable phrasal verb means here we can use something in object inside this. The object can be a noun or noun clause. Okay. Give back. Give back means when you return something to someone, you give it back. Okay. It is separable. Can I use your pen? I will give it back to you. Give back. Give it back to. Can I use your pen? I will give it back to you after the test. Look for. When you look for something, you are trying to find them. I looked for you at the party, but I didn't see you. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can you help me? I am looking for 303 Main Street. Put on. When you place something on your or apply something to your body. Or second is when you place something on you or apply something to other surface, you put it on. I put the book on the table. Jerry put too much fertilizer on his lawn, and now he has to cut it twice a week. Put on. When you attach or affix something to other thing, you put it on. The Wilsons put new roof on their house last year. Put on. Present verb. When you put on weight, you gain weight. Put on. When you organize or perform something for other people's entertainment, you put on. Such as play or concert, you put it on. The club put on show to raise money for the party. Put on separable. Formal. When you put people on, you kid or tease them. Don't put on me. Don't put me on. Tell me the truth. Don't put me on. Put on is separable. It is not directly separable. So don't put on me. Don't put me on. Okay. Don't put me on. Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Run into when you are driving hit you when you are driving and hit another vehicle or something near the road, such as tree, a telephone pole, or you run into it. Then run into phrasal verb. When you meet people unexpectedly, unintentionally, you run into, encounter, run into, show up, show up. Show up means when you appear somewhere, you show up, turn up. It's similar. When you something appears or becomes visible, it shows up. Take off. When you remove something from your body, you take it off. Take it off. When you remove something from a surface, take it off. And when you remove something from something, it is attached or affixed to, you take it off. Take off. When you take time off from work or study, you do something different instead of working or studying. Take off. When an airplane leaves the ground and flies up to the air, it takes off. Take off is when an airplane leaves the ground and flies into the air. Take off. Okay. Take off is all similar. Actually, I'm running out of time, so I need to go to. I I'm running out of time. I need to go to prepare myself for library because cat is the only one thing that is paramount for me at the moment. So bye everyone. We will meet again or in live stream where we will do L study. Bye.